Classic Car Garage with a coffee. I'm starting on the front fenders for the Buick. It's the only thing I don't have done are the fenders and the hood. But these have been stripped and welded and primed. And so now I just gotta, what I did is I blocked it out and I'm ready to put a skim of mud on it. There's some little wobbles and highs and lows and stuff like that, and it needs to be skimmed, and so I'm going to do that now. I had a video before kind of showing me through the steps that I've done, but my phone ran out of space and it just screwed up my whole sequence of videos and everything, so I'm just starting over. So I'm just telling you what I've done here now instead of showing you what I did, or like showing you as I'm doing it. So this is this primer on here is called Super Build. Typically I used epoxy on bare metal when everything's stripped, and then I'll sand it and do my body work on top of that. I always prime first. I don't do body work on metal. There might be a little metal exposed sometimes, like you can see there's a little spot here. But overall it's all sanded and then the body work's done on top. It'll definitely help preserve, keep your mud from getting moisture into it. And then you'll notice a lot of vehicles have that. You ever see a car that has bondo that's all cracked and you flake it off and you see it's all rusty underneath? Well, that's what that does, is when you mud up like that on metal, eventually that's what happens. I mean, on these kind of cars where it's a restoration, they don't see weather anyways, but it doesn't matter. It's just the best way to do it, and that's how I've been doing it. So now I'm ready to, I've sanded all this down with 80, and I've taped up my body lines. That's usually what I do. And just that way I treat every different angle as a panel. That way your body lines are always in the correct location, especially when you're doing every panel off the car. You want to make sure your body lines are right, and then they meet up on the ends and stuff like that. So I always do that. Even when I'm blocking primer, when I'm guide coating and stuff, I still tape up my body lines, and I'll block out the one side, and then I will blow it off, and then I will guide coat it up where the body line is, and then I take the tape off and put it on the other side, and then I will block the following, the other angle or whatever. And then again, you just want to keep doing that so you can keep your body lines in the right place. So now I'm ready to mud, and I've been using Rage Gold for many years. It's probably in the higher end of the scale as far as the quality goes. There are better products out there, more like consistency of like putty, but they're, you're looking at $120, $30, $150 a gallon, depending on where you get it from. So it's just a little excessive. It's not going to stick any better or anything. Like this mud will stick to anything, galvanized, aluminum, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's good stuff. But I mean, you're always going to get pinholes regardless anyways. Like this stuff doesn't leave many. It's pretty minor as far as that goes. So that's just kind of how I do it. So that's about it. I'm just going to pause this, I guess, for now, and then I'm going to finish my coffee here, and then I'll be back when I start mudding. All right. Hey guys, I'm back here mixing up some mud. And yeah, I use I use metal putty knives. I can't use the plastic ones. Never could. I don't know why. Just some people like them. I can't do it. I've been using the metal ones for a long time. You can apply more pressure, and not just that, you use the plastic ones, you're getting your hands dirty and stuff like that too, right? So, you see this Bondo board here? I've had this for probably, I don't know, 25, 30 years or something like that, a long time. So have it. So I'm going to skim pretty much the whole thing here from one end to the other. I mean, it looks like a lot, but probably 80% of that is going to be sanded off, so it don't matter. It's the only way to get anything straight. I'm just going to start here, because I actually did do down the bottom part of this fender here. So I'm just going to kind of start where I left off. Might have to mix it a little bit more for the other side here, but well, that's pretty much all I do here. This is not rocket science, and I always use those the white blocks there. Yeah, you can see it right here. Usually Hutchins makes them, but I get mine. They're Proform ones. Actually, the Proform ones seem to be flatter, like straighter than the Hutchins ones for some reason. I don't know why. Just in case you guys are looking to buy something like that. I mean, you can buy all those fancy blocks, the linear blocks, all the Dura blocks and all that, but there's no need to reinvent the wheel. Everything about this is all about the feel in your hands. If you don't have the feeling when you're using whatever kind of block it is and you can't feel what you're doing, you're probably never going to really be a great body man. So it's all about the feel. Sorry I'm in you guys' way here. Just got to smooth this out along this direction. See, this mud here is actually pretty nice to apply. So the rest of the car is all done. I'm sure you guys have seen some of the videos there. And it'll be kind of nice when I get, definitely nice when I get all this painted and put back on. And no, I don't orbital my body work. You gotta use a block, man. People are always looking for shortcuts. There's no shortcuts. There's the right way and then there's the wrong way. Don't use shortcuts. Yeah, probably won't have quite enough to do to the end here. So as you can see, it looks like there's a lot. It's just, yeah, the whole thing is skimmed. But this is how it's done. You got to skim the whole thing and block it all together. If you just mud up the little areas that look like they're low, and then it's never going to be straight. You're going to be sanding each little piece, and you're just going to create more waves. So there you have it. That's just kind of how I do it. So I guess I'll, now that you've probably seen for about 5 million times already how to put mud on, I'll be back when I sand it. Alright guys. Hey guys, back again here. Ready to sand this mud. I got my 40 grit. I got Spanky. And that's for just knocking off my mud off my board as I go. Here we go. You can't put a lot of pressure because the fender is moving around. If I had somebody holding it, I could really go to town here, but I don't want it falling on the floor. Or even knocking the camera over there. I changed the angle there for you guys. I don't know if it's any better. Hey, not too bad. Not too bad. Easy there. Yeah, use can't even remember what I was gonna say. This stuff sounds pretty good. Powders off pretty nicely. Not really plugging the paper. You can see there's a little bit, but pretty minor. Gotta hit it at the right time. And it's gonna fall off pretty soon here. That's how it's done, guys. Nothing special. It's all about the feel. I wish I had somebody holding this. Somebody should jump out of the video there and come and give me a hand. Come around here. I'm going to have to add a little bit. I didn't have quite enough to get to the very end. It's still rolling, yeah. Alright guys, anyway, so that's basically it for the mud. I'm just going to finish this off, and then I'll probably do another video here when I'm done and I'm ready to prime and show you guys what I'm using with all of that. Hey guys, I'm back with the Buick fenders. I finally got one done here, ready to prime again. You can see there's a skim on it. Just basically a skim, just to level it. And so that one's ready to prime. The other one here, this fender here was smashed in the front and I had to weld. I actually welded a piece here all the way across here, I think, and somewhere like this. And across this way. It just wasn't repairable. I had to straighten all the front here. I had to take the piece off on the inside and straighten all that out. But I welded it on and I just kind of primed it and put it away. I didn't have anything dollied or nothing like that. But now I dollied everything. You can see it's pretty smooth. A little bit of ripples right here, but I think I'm just going to leave that alone there for now. I think I'm just going to strip this down again, and probably going to reprime it just in case, because I've been doing a lot of dollying. You never know if it lets go somewhere and all of a sudden you got problems after you paint it. So I think I'm going to strip that down right there, and then the rest is ready for just sand it down with 80, and then it's ready for a skim on this one. So that's what this one looks like. So it actually turned out pretty good, pretty flat. Took a little bit, takes time to dolly it all nice. I mean, you can see like these would be high spots, but it's actually level now in between here. Just enough to be able to put a skim on here, and it'll be good. So that's about it for that one. And so hopefully tomorrow I can get that one wrapped up. And then when my apprentice, hopefully she comes to work tomorrow. She hasn't been here for a while, here a few days, but and then I'll get her to prime these things up. So that's about it, guys. And then probably gonna get a video here with I'm gonna probably get my fender wells and stuff done on the square body here coming up, hopefully tomorrow or the next day. And I got to get the heater box and stuff. I want to get the stuff on the firewall before I close it up a little bit too much in the engine bay, but that'll be for a later thing. Just wanted to do a little video of what's happening here with these fenders. So there you go, guys. That's it for now. Talk to you later.